Hi, my name is Eric Garcia, and the last four of my student ID is 4322. Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, they're all just a click away. It's crazy how many people use these websites to communicate on a daily basis. According to statisticbrain.com, on July 11, 2014, they recorded about 750 million active registered users on Twitter. That's about 135,000 people signing up every single day. Let's not get on the number of Facebook and Instagram users. Many of us have been involved in different types of situations on social media, whether it's flirting with your crush or someone that you met the other day, or gossiping. There's a lot of that as well. You know, there's always some type of drama going on the webpage. You may even become a sports commentator while your favorite team is playing. We're all guilty in putting our personal information on the web. Sometimes it's positive and sometimes it's negative. It's easy to way to find out a person's mood depending on just going on their Facebook status or going on their tweets and just seeing what they post. We just have to be careful not to put too much information out there. Too much information can lead to different things. Once we find out the consequences, we can change our ways or stop what we're posting on the web. As we can see, social networks can be helpful but also very harming. First, we'll take a look at the disadvantages that social media can bring. After the worst can only come the better. So we'll flip it around and then we'll see the advantages that it could bring to us. Learning from these two, there's always room for improvement. Things can always be changed. As we know, social media can be a good and fun thing to have, but many don't realize it can be very unsafe. First thing, you can get hacked. That's part of the last thing that you want to happen in your social media life. Bullying is another thing that could happen. Bullying happens on a daily basis all over the world. It happens online as well. For example, blackmail. You can also get threatened or bullied at your very own home when you think it's probably the safest place you could be. Bullying has turned to suicide in many different cases. Suicide is the third leading cause of death among young people, resulting in about 4,400 deaths per year, according to the CDC, says bullyingstatistic.org. I learned from the show Catfish on MTV that someone can pretend to be you or someone that they're not. That is another problem that can occur on the social media life. You don't want to fall in love or give away information to a total stranger now. Now that we're done with the disadvantages, let's look on the bright side. Some good things about social networks can help us keep in touch with our loved ones. No matter where in the world you're at, you're just a click away from communicating with someone. For example, your husband in the army, or maybe your kid off in college, or maybe even a friend down the street. What you build from this, of course, is communication skills. That's a major plus, especially when you're in this class, right? Stay up to date with things going on around the world or even in your community. Who needs to watch TV when you can follow the news on Twitter and find out everything there? Or how about finding your long lost friend is getting married? It's got to be somewhere on Facebook, right? You can find all kinds of news going on just by being on your social network. You can even keep track of your favorite sports team's score if you can't catch it on TV. That's what I did during the World Cup. So many games going on and I just couldn't catch them all. But ESPN on Twitter was there to keep me updated and keep me up to score with the game. We all love to express ourselves in many different ways, and social network is probably the perfect place to do so. Many of us like to sing, so we post videos of ourselves singing. I used to shuffle in high school, so I used to post videos of me shuffling. It's pretty fun. Or maybe we're in our feelings and we're feeling sad, so we post lyrics to a sad song. There's so many different ways to express yourself. People don't carry journals around anymore. Twitter and Facebook is pretty much the updated journal of today's world. Instead of just letting yourself know, you're letting the whole world see it though. After the good and the bad, there's always room for improvement. We keep our negative comments to ourselves. That could lead to us being banned, so why try it, right? We can all be careful on what we post. We don't want to post our whole life story on the web page or social network. You don't want to be hacked or by a creepy person or just have someone out there pretending to be you. You might just end up on the show Catfish as well. So watching these videos, I'm glad Twitter cut out all the geodata from the pictures because that's probably an easier way to get tracked and hacked by somebody. At the end of the day, we all know that our social media lives can be helpful and at the same time harmful. It could cause harm in many different ways, as we can see emotionally and physically. We all have seen it or heard it about it before. Although it can be harmful, it can be helpful just as well. Keeping in touch with family and friends from anywhere you may be at. from a mobile device or sitting at home on your home computer. You can also keep track on what is going on in the world, news, sports, or even the rumors floating around. After the good and the bad, we know change can be made. Change that will protect us or even make us a better person. I learned a lot from these facts and information, and I will definitely change my social media habits. Thank you.